Hello and welcome to today's YouTube video. So in today's video I am going to be giving you 5 social media hacks to grow your social media following, to build a loyal fan base and to just build up that personal brand of yours, because having followers on social media is absolutely vital for your personal brand, okay? So in this video I'm going to be giving you tons of tips, and at the end and somewhere in the middle of this video I'm also going to be giving you 2 bonus tips. So it's not actually going to be 5 tips, it's going to be 7 overall. But first of all, I just really want to talk about a few things that don't work when it comes to building up your social media following, because I think that especially for people who, when they get to around 30,000 followers, something that I noticed was I would get DMs from people asking, hey, do you want to join my comment group? And I didn't know what a comment group was. Now, this is one thing that I'm going to say you should not do in order to help grow your social media following. So a comment group is essentially a group of people with maybe a similar following to you, where you are all in a group together. There might be 5 of you, there might be 10 of you, and you basically send your videos and your photos in the group, and then you go and comment on each other's posts, you go and like each other's posts. Now, this may sound like a great way to bash the Instagram algorithm and just to, increase engagement and to make sure on every single one of your posts you have engagement. However, it is very time consuming. Imagine being in a group of 10 people's posts, and these people might be posting 2 or 3 times a day, and you have to go and comment on every single person's post. I don't know about you, but I would much rather spend my time creating very high quality content rather than wasting my time commenting on all of these other people's posts. So, I don't know guys, what do you think? I would love to see down in the comment section below what you think about that. Did you know about comment groups? And yeah, I mean, I personally would not go down that route. I don't think, I value my time a lot more than that. And I think as a content creator, you should too. You should be focusing on what your audience wants, and you should be focusing on providing them as much value as possible, okay? So that's the first thing that I say do not do if you're wanting to grow your social media following. Second thing is bots. Now, we've all heard about bots, people buying likes, people buying followers. And again, when you get to a certain following, people will DM you being like, check your likes, I just sent you tons. And this has happened to me on probably about 5 occasions where some random company has just sent me likes. And this is not good, because now there's this whole kind of thing, and people aren't too sure if it's a real thing or not, but it's called shadow banning. And shadow banning is apparently, and I don't know if this is real, but I've heard it from a lot of people, including people who work in social media marketing and are quite high up in social media marketing. So shadow ban, I don't know if I believe in it, but hey, it's worth discussing. So shadow banning is basically, let's say you are using the same hashtag tons of times, or you are acting like a bot essentially. So your account is it's likely that your account has bots on it. Then this is when you might get shadow banned. So pretty much what starts happening is that you, as a content creator, you're working so hard to provide all this value to your fans and your loyal followers. You're working so hard, but then your posts don't show up in their feeds. Your posts don't show up in the hashtags feed. So let's say your post got 1 billion likes. Even if it was the most popular post and the most engaged post, it still wouldn't show up for other people to see, you see? So that's pretty much it, and that's why I really don't advise using bots. Also, I think it kind of takes away from the hard work and just like making good, I don't know, I just don't see any reason why you would want to use a bot, because let's be real, you want to build up a following and you want to build up an audience of people that are loyal, and you want to build up an audience of people that support you and who, enjoy your content and stuff. So if you're using bots, they're not even real people, so what's the point? It's silly. These people aren't people who are going to be engaging with you. They're not people that are going to, let's say you held a meetup or something, they're not going to be the type of people who would come. And so yeah, it kind of takes away the whole point of having a personal brand, because if you're having a personal brand, it's like you need to treat yourself like a business. And yeah, I mean, it's just silly to me. Okay, so anyway, now let's move on to my 5 top tips to grow your social media following. And by the way guys, I am recording this as a live stream, so hello to everybody who is in the comment sections below. I am about to start talking about how to grow your social media following, whether you've got 0 followers now, whether you've got 10,000 followers now, whether you've got 100,000 followers now, or even 1 million followers. You know, you could have tons more followers than me. I am still going to be giving you tips on order to how to grow. So the first thing, guys, that you need to do is you need to know, you need to know yourself, and you need to know what type of content you are wanting to put out. Okay, so you need to think, who is my ideal avatar? Like, they call it an avatar. So who is my ideal follower? So you need to know the type of people that you want to attract. You need to know your values, and you need to know how you're going to portray yourself on social media. Because realistically, I mean, let's take me for an example. I have a lot of interests, but initially I only showed my fitness interest, and so I would attract a massive fitness audience. And then when I started to show my kind of real big interest in, I don't know, business, that put a lot of people off, okay? And so that's something that I'm super passionate about, and that's why now I do post content about that now, because I know it does help a ton of people. So yeah, this is just like an example. So if you kind of get yourself right in a niche, and let's say, I don't know, you were really into chess or something, and you start posting tons about chess, then it's going to be kind of hard for you one day to maybe then get into, I don't even know, what is something that's opposite to chess, guys? Someone in the comment section below, give me something that's opposite to chess. I can't even think, but let's just say, I'm struggling here. Let's just say rap. Let's just say rap. If you started out being a chess content creator, it might be quite hard for you to move into rap. So you need to just figure out how you want to portray yourself on social media, okay? And with this, it also means that you need to know your audience. Now, this brings me on to tip number 2, which is providing value to your audience. Now, it's all, okay, so when you know who you want to attract, it's a lot easier to provide value. Because if you don't know who you want to attract, then it's kind of hard to know exactly what you should be posting about, really, because, I mean, you can obviously just post about things that you want to post about, but if no one's finding that valuable, then it's not really going to help you grow your social media following. So let's just take an example. Value. Let's say you were a bikini model, okay? Then posting photos of you in a bikini is going to be really valuable because the audience wants to see you wearing a bikini, you know, that type of thing. So if you were somebody who was a bikini model, and that's who your target audience is and stuff, if you then start providing very in-depth educational posts about how to write music, then people might not be too interested in that, okay? So you need to make sure that you are providing the value to your target audience. Oh, this is cool as well because I can see the whole live chat. So thank you guys for commenting. Make sure to hit the thumbs up. Let's try and get this video to as many thumbs up as possible. And if you are watching this kind of on demand after the live stream, I would love to know how you are finding this video and if you like these videos, because I try to make when I'm filming the live streams, I try to make it so that when people are watching it back in the future, so let's say they're watching it 2 years from now, hello to you people who are watching this 2 years from now, but I try and make it so that it's still extremely valuable. I don't want to get too caught up on the live chat, which is something that I have done in the past, but I'm learning from my mistakes to make sure that it's better for everybody this time. Okay, so that is number 2. So you're providing value. As I said, you need to know what your audience wants, and you need to become, so it's called top of mind awareness. So it's so that you can become the one person that people think of when they think of that niche. So let's just take, for example, the fitness niche. So top of mind awareness, some people may think of me as the #1 go-to for fitness, or maybe they might think of me as like the #1 go-to for how to grow your social media following, like what you're listening to now, guys. Okay, so this is why I think it's so important to know who you want to target. So for example, for me at the moment, I know that I'm bringing out a course on personal branding and how to build your personal brand into a 6-figure business, okay? So I know that at the moment, my target audience is people who want to build their social media following and their personal brand up to a stage where they are earning 6 figures from that, because yeah, like that's just pretty much who I'm targeting at the moment. So that's why this piece of content that I'm putting out right now is going to be extremely valuable to people who are wanting to build their personal brand. So everyone who's watching this right now, you are pretty much the people who probably I am most likely wanting to target, and who I think, and when I say target, is because I know that my course is going to be of extreme value to you. So that's the type of thing. And by the way, in the description box for this, there is actually a place where you can join the email list for the six-figure the six-figure personal branding course. And if you sign up to the email list, you will get a £200 discount when the course is released, okay? So anyway, that is just like me obviously knowing my audience, knowing the type of thing that people are going to be wanting to be seeing, guys, okay? So that's number 3. Now, number 4 is you need to remember that, you know, you're not in this alone. It's very unlikely that you're in a niche where you're the only person. And so something that is extremely valuable for helping you grow a social media following is building real friendships. And I say this so importantly because you need to build friendships. And I think sometimes people get very competitive in social media. You need to remember that it's life, okay? Your personal brand isn't like a competition against other people. It is you. Your personal brand is you. It's your values, and essentially it is your business. It's your business. So you need to be building friendships. Now, I think, you know, something that has obviously helped me in the past has helped other people who are perhaps in the fitness industry or who are young entrepreneurs, because they're like the two type of people that my content associates with. Like, the fact that I've made friends who are also young entrepreneurs means that we can support each other, we can comment on each other's stuff, and then we can, like, I don't know, let's say I met up with one of my friends who is another 20 or 21-year-old entrepreneur. If we were to meet up, then people would see, oh, here's someone who's similar to someone that I'm already following. So then they might start following me, for example. Or if I posted a photo with my friend who's a young entrepreneur as well, my followers might choose to follow my friend because they're like, oh, this person's content is probably similar to Lauren's if she's like if they're hanging around together, you know? So yeah, that's just an example. But I think like commenting on and liking each other's stuff is just, you know, it's nice to support your friends. And also when you comment on other people's stuff, then it's likely that the person whose stuff you're commenting on and who's liking who stuff you're liking, then their followers will see that you're commenting and liking on that stuff. And then yeah, like that's just how it works. I mean, I think it's so valuable commenting on other people's stuff, because whenever someone comments on my stuff, on my posts, on my YouTube videos, so for example, the people who are talking in the live chat here now, I see them, I see their names. These people are engaging with me directly and I see them. So, you know, I might check out their content and follow them, which I do sometimes. You know, for example, Caleb is in the live chat right now. He comments on like all my videos, and so therefore I've checked out his stuff because I know that he's always commenting. For example, there's a chick in here, Nutty Foodie Fitness, who's a friend of mine. She's like commenting a heart in here, and I'm just like, this is so nice. It's just such a nice community feel, and it just makes you want to also keep going. When I see a comment from one of my friends on one of my posts, I'm just like, oh, it's so nice that they want to support me, you know? So yeah, I think that's so valuable. And so if you are commenting on like, other people's stuff, like supporting them and stuff, it just shows you're a good, decent person, you know what I'm saying, okay? So it's just networking, really. But at the same time, it's making friends, you know? So when you have a personal brand and when you're building a personal brand, it is a mix between business and pleasure. Of course, for example, I'm going to New York tomorrow, and I'm gonna be creating content out there, but this is the beauty of it. Because I have my personal brand, I can travel, I can essentially do what I want as long as I'm still making my content, okay? So guys, here's number 5, okay, where this is like a real good tip for anyone. Now, I only found out about this recently. I haven't actually used it myself, but I've told a few people about it and they have already been reaping the rewards from it. And this is the similar type of hidden content type stuff that I'm going to be sharing in my course, and it's just the type of stuff that is going to take you to the next level, guys, okay? So what you can do if you're struggling is you can see what's working for other people and pretty much copy them, but do it better. So let's say someone did, I don't know, something that I've done, I guess, in the past is like 10,000 calorie challenges. I then did one by myself. I did it with my dad, you know, so I just put my own spin on it. It's just like putting your own unique spin on it. And that's the whole thing about personal brand. Even if you don't think right now you're any different to anyone else, you are, seriously, you seriously are. It's just like doing unique little things that you may not even think about, but other people notice. For example, like, I say shenanigans all the time, and I didn't even think that was something unique about me, but people comment on it and just be like, you know, and like I have a real good relationship with my dad, and people love that, and people think that that's really cool, and like, you know, it's just like part of my life. But hey, that's what it is. That's how a personal brand works. You know, you're sharing your life, and people are engaging with you for it. So anyway, the bonus hack, guys, is this thing called BuzzSumo. Now, I think I can actually share my screen. Let me just try real fast to share my screen now. Sorry if you are watching this on demand. Okay, hold up, guys. Just give me a second. Oh gosh. All right, you know what? I don't think I can share my screen. But anyway, type in on your laptop or your phone, whatever you're on right now, buzzsumo.com. And then pretty much it comes up with this thing, and it says, analyze what content performs the best for any topic or competitor. So for example, I don't know, I might want to type in squats. Let's say I was just like struggling with content and I just did some squats, and so I just wanted to see what squat content was doing well. So some of the things that come up is, the third thing that comes up is, these girls prove why every girl needs to do squats. And then the next thing that comes up, 9 butt exercises that are better than squats. So that already gives me 2 things that I can post about. I could make 2 YouTube videos about that. I could literally take that exact title, these girls prove why every girl needs to do squats, and I could just say why every girl needs to do squats, and then I could have the thumbnail of like my legs looking nice or something, and like my body, and you know, something that's going to be essentially clickbait, but it's going to provide value within that content, guys, okay? So for example, then 9 back exercises that are better than squats. Even if you can't think of 9, if you could think of 1, that's still awesome. So this website is a game changer. It is buzzsumo.com. I literally found out about it a few days ago, and it's because I've been researching so heavily. It's kind of hacks to build your personal brand and how to take your personal brand to the next level. And again, hello to everyone who is in the live stream. Hello to everyone who is watching this on demand, guys. Please hit that thumbs up, because these live streams, sometimes like they do well, but sometimes they don't, which is why I really need your support. If you're liking this content, and if you are someone that is wanting to build your personal brand, let me know in the comment section below. Also, let me know what type of thing you would find valuable for me to either post to YouTube or to put in my course. So yeah, let me know. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So, yeah, pretty much, I guess that's pretty much it. I mean, other things that you can do to build your following are asking people what they want to see, like what I just did to you guys just then. Because if you then create the content that your followers want, then it's likely that they'll engage with that, and then that then helps your stuff be seen by more people. So for me, saying to my people who are watching this right now, when I'm saying, guys, please comment, like that really helps me out, it genuinely really does. So you should do the same to your audience. Other things that you can do, you know, I mean, I guess like the most fundamental thing here, guys, is you need to provide that value that I was talking about. You need to be consistent, okay? I might have even skipped over that by accident. I'm sorry if I did, guys. Okay, so it's basically provide consistent value over time. That is exactly what I like to say. Other people think other things are important, but I think providing consistent value over time is the most fundamental thing. Remember, for some people it happens faster, they gain their following faster. For some people it takes more time. I personally think that if it takes time, it's not an issue, because if it takes time, it means that, you know, you don't just suddenly wake up the next day and have tons of random followers. It means if it's taking time, you're having a loyal audience from start to finish, and along the way, tons of people are joining you. Okay, guys, and another bonus tip is create your own hashtag, because through creating your own hashtag, you have your own community. So, for example, I have the hashtag strength feed. It's in the description box below. You'll be able to see it there. And I created the strength feed hashtag. There's over 110,000 posts on that now. And these are all people who are actively engaging with pretty much my personal brand, because strength feed is a branch of my personal brand. So when it comes to, you know, I've got the strength feed training guide, I brought that out. That sold over 1,000 copies now. And then I've also I'm bringing out the strength feed original pair of leggings, and then I'm going to be branching out into men's clothing and other type of stuff as well. And because it's something that people recognize already, is then more likely to buy from it. So yeah, I hope that's helped, guys. There is other things, like another hack to help you with your consistency is batching your content, which I think is so vital. Like, for example, today I have created tons of videos. I have made 3 Instagram videos, the ones which I do with the tick and the cross. They're like my most valuable content. I've made 3 of them. I then need to batch edit them, which I will be doing tomorrow. And then today I have batch made YouTube videos. So I'm doing this one and then I've got another one to go. And then I've also done a podcast. So I hope that has helped, guys. I really, really, really hope it's helped. If it has, make sure to share it with a friend. Leave me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. And yeah, I just hope that this video has been helpful for you. So guys, I will see you in the next one. Next video that you are going to see is me talking about bikini competitions versus powerlifting. Then after that, I have a full day of eating going live. So I hope you've liked this, and I'd be super keen to also know whether you listen to this on the Business Meets Fitness podcast or whether you watch it on YouTube. So thanks again, guys. Have a lovely day, and remember to smile.